interesting news for you handheld fans out there, and that is the fact that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming next year, and it's already in the hands of developers, and this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it before. It's interesting, and we're going to be covering it in this video, and we're going to be talking about some news about the Nintendo Switch 2, and I want to hear your opinions in the comments. Are you excited about it? Are you getting one, or are you going to get one of these instead? An ROG Ally handheld gaming PC. Forget the smudgy screen. Anyways, I'm Blaze2K. I love handheld gaming, and if you do too, please consider clicking that like and subscribe and the bell icon down below, and come follow me over on Twitter, or its new name, X. Link down below in the video description. Anyways, guys, let's go. I'm Blaze2K. Please join the channel and click the subscribe and the bell icon. Let's go. So guys, this article comes courtesy of GameSpot. Nintendo Switch 2 already in developers' hands. So those leaks that we saw that I just showed you at the start of the video seem to be proven true at this point. So it's already in the hands of developers, and it's launching in 2024. The next Nintendo console has been sent to developers ahead of a public release in 2024, it's reported. Now, the Nintendo Switch came out years ago. Gosh, was it back in 2017? And we've heard murmurings of a Nintendo Switch Pro again and again, basically almost on a weekly or a monthly basis, right? We're told it was going to come out last year, this year, and now it's seeming like it's going to be coming out next year, but the fact that it's in the hands of developers now, it's seeming more and more likely it's going to be coming out next year. And I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out around March, right? So let's see what GameSpot has to say. So it looks like Nintendo Switch console could be released in 2024. According to the VGC sources, development kits for Nintendo's next-gen console are now in the hands of key partner studios. Interesting. Platform holders like Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony are understood to provide development kits to certain studios ahead of launch so they can start making games and testing the hardware. The VGC report did not see which studios might have their hands on the new system right now. What we do know, though, is that it's going to be a fair bit more powerful than a Nintendo Switch, and I think we're going to see re-releases of current games that we have on the Switch on the new hardware with improved visuals, improved frame rates, and stuff like that. And I'm excited for that. I think I've been actually surprised that they released a new Zelda game the way they did on old hardware, because obviously you'd think they would want to release that alongside their new console, right? They could have just pushed it back a year, released it alongside the Switch 2, and then obviously let people play it the way it's meant to be played. But they chose to release it on the original Switch. For what reason, I don't know. Maybe just so they could sell it to you twice, right? Make you buy it on the Switch 1, make you pay for an upgrade, or buy it again on the Switch 2. We know Nintendo are like that. So, yeah. So, as for a release date, multiple sources told the site that Nintendo's targeting a release for the rumored new console in the second half of 2024. No, I want to play it on the first half. Pricing was not mentioned in the report, but for comparison, the Switch launched at $300. I think we're going to see maybe a slight price bump. I wouldn't be surprised if we see $399, $499 maybe, especially with some of the other consoles out there like Steam Deck and stuff really, being a little bit pricier. And I think Nintendo probably have that space to sell you it for a loss and then maybe make the money back on software sales, more than likely. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see $300 to $399. But what is the rumored new console? Nintendo has made no official announcements, but the VGC report said the supposed new system will work in a portable mode similar to the Switch, and the console may use an LCD screen, not an OLED. Oh, come on! You know why they're doing that, right? It's because they want to sell you the OLED version of the Switch 2 a couple of years later. Damn it. You can't give us the Switch OLED and then expect us to go back to LCD, Come on now, Nintendo. In an effort to manage costs, the report said. The system will supposedly support physical games through a cartridge slot and digital games. Previously, it was reported that Nintendo will keep the same account system on its next console for ease of use. I would hope so, Nintendo. Nintendo's not officially commented on this new report, and GameStop has followed up with the company in an attempt to get more information. Before this, a research firm predicted that Nintendo would release its next major system in 2024. In May, it was reported that the development on the Nintendo console was progressing well. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this new Switch 2 look like? Well, we're going to take a look at some renders. You're going to be amazed by this. So, we obviously seen leaks a couple of weeks ago showcasing what the new Switch 2 is going to look like potentially, right? It's going to have this new wider Joy-Con shape that allows you to move the Joy-Con up or down to basically control whether you want your thumbsticks to be slanted or up, like, next to each other. So that's pretty cool. And you could obviously switch the orientation of them as well. And there's going to be two SKUs. There's going to be the Switch 2 Max, supposedly, and the Switch 2 regular. The Switch 2 Max is obviously going to come with its own docking station, which is very nice, and a much larger screen without a bezel at the bottom. How cool does this look, though? I mean, okay, the Joy-Cons look a little bit weird. They look a little bit weird, but come on. They look all right, don't they? They look all right. Let's go back to the list here of images. So here it is, Switch 2. Scroll down. There's some more images. This comes from Yako Design, by the way. There's the bottom of it. Very nice, very nice. We've got the Joy-Cons and the traditional Nintendo Switch red and blue. Very cool. And I like how they've done this little charging light thing here. I wonder how that works. And the X and Y are now yellow. Very cool. There's the power button on the top. Is that a headphone jack up there? And here's a demonstration of how this thing might work. There's the old design. There's the new design. You can sort of move the Joy-Con around up or down. Interesting. Very nice. Very nice. Here it is from the bottom. That's the speaker system. That speaker system is going to be powerful, guys. And then here's the Max. So we've got the Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch, and then we've got the freaking Max. Let's just take a look at that closer up on IMG. Switch 2. That. Let me know what you think in the comments, but tell me what one you'd be tempted to buy. I think I'd go for the Max. Come on, you gotta go for the Max. Maybe buy the Switch 2 for your kids if you have kids, and I'm going for the Max. I'm not too sure how I like the rounded corners like that. I feel like stuff would get snagged on that. Like if you're shoving this in your bag, I feel like fabric and whatnot is going to get caught on this and maybe potentially wear down your Joy-Con rails over time. But that's pretty cool though. Here's the black version. You know I'm going to go for the black version potentially. I love black, just everything black. It just looks super minimalist, super clean, goes with everything else. I do like the black. And there we go. There's some images of the new Switch 2, and hopefully that's analog triggers up there. You know, one of my biggest pet peeves about the Switch was the fact that they went with, you know, the digital on or off sort of 1 and 0 trigger. They didn't go with analog triggers, so that was really bad for racing games. So if they add analog triggers back in, that'd be really nice. And yeah, very cool. There it is with the dock and the docking station. It's gonna be having like a freaking iPad. So there we go, the Nintendo Switch 2 and the Switch 2 Max. Let me know what you think. These renders are not official. I just want to make that very clear. These were leaked. They were leaked, and obviously, potentially had other people design the renders to expand on the leak, right? Based on the images that we saw there. But let me know what you think in the comments. Are you impressed by the design? Are you a little bit put off by the design? And if these do prove to be true based on the leaks that we saw, which one would you go for? Would you go for the Max, or would you go for the regular Switch 2? Let me know in the video comments down below. And if you love handheld gaming like I do, please check out the ROG Ally accessories. Please check out the ROG Ally if you haven't looked. If you don't know much about it, if you're a Nintendo fan, check out the ROG Ally. Check out the Steam Deck, because these things are two of my favorite consoles, hands down. Especially after the Nintendo Switch. I haven't picked up my Switch in ages. These things have taken over my handheld gaming because I could play ROMs and emulators, and I can play full-fledged PC games. I don't have to wait for games to be ported to them. I can just buy them on day one, play them day one. It's awesome. Anyways, if you love handheld gaming, want to see more content on handheld gaming, please click the like, click the subscribe, click that bell icon down below, and come over and follow me on Twitter, or I should call it X now, right? It's been renamed to X. Damn it, Elon Musk. Anyways, guys, take care. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. It's Blaze2K signing off. Bye.